Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Alissa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back to another vlog. It's Monday morning, what better time to start vlogging? If you've watched my last vlog, you'll know that Mondays are now Honey and I's swimming day. It's literally the highlight of my week. I adore it so much. I think we do it more for me than Honey because it's just such a lovely thing to do. It's so nice to get out of the house, go to baby swimming, and again, I mentioned this before, but it wears her out so much that she has the best nap after baby swimming. Highly recommend, which just lines us up for a gorgeous Monday, gets us out of the house, lovely little swimming session for Honey and I, nice long nap after, which means I can crack on with some bits around the house or just sit on the couch on my Kindle or watch TV, get the food shop delivered on a Monday. So yeah, happy days, happy Monday everyone. I'm just gonna show you some reality. I don't know about anyone else, but you'd think on the weekends when Bobby isn't working that we'd then be able to like crack on with, I could catch up with the housework and stuff. But when he's home, I just value the time with him so much. He's literally my best friend in the whole entire world. And obviously last week he only had the Sunday off. So us spending time as a family, as a three, and just, you know, being in each other's company was so much more like prioritised than actually doing any housework. So I always find that I'm better at keeping on top of the housework when he's out of the house and it's just Honey and I Monday to Friday than the weekend, because this is the state of my kitchen right now. Like, this is some reality for you. Got all I need to unload the dishwasher, which has clean stuff in it from probably Friday, where we've just had like takeaways and stuff all weekend. So I need to empty that, reload it with all these mugs that have been sitting by our bedside table from the weekend. We've got takeaways. That looks really good as well. We've got takeaways from yesterday. We had such a bad weekend, guys. Saturday we had an Indian. Sunday we had Domino's, Pringles, 2 litres of Dr. Pepper. Honestly, like, and I wonder why my skin is so bad right now. We've literally just eaten so bad all weekend. But hey, it's Monday, time to start eating good again. It's absolutely fine. Thoroughly enjoyed the weekend. No regrets. But yeah, Honey is currently in her bouncer in the living room watching Dancing Fruits. If you don't know, get to know. I could not live without that programme. It's the best thing for occupying her, so I can just quickly have a dash around and get some things done. So what I'm going to do is, now that she's obviously occupied and she's happy, she's literally in the room right next to me, so if anything's wrong I will hear her crying straight away. I'm just going to quickly whiz around, empty the dishwasher, reload it back up again, clear the sides, freshen things up quickly, ready just for the week ahead basically. Do a quick tidy up, get some washing in the washing machine. It's 9:30 now. We don't need to leave for baby swimming until about maybe 10:45ish, so we've got like a good hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly whiz around, sort everything out, and yeah, and voila, all clean and sorted again. I need to remove all my like Halloween autumn decor, but I think we're gonna put our Christmas decks up this weekend, so I'm gonna wait until the weekend. We'll get everything down for Christmas and then we can put all this stuff back up into the loft. But I'm gonna miss it. I absolutely love my autumn decks. Look, welcome to our pumpkin patch in the windowsill. Wow, that zoom is so slow. Very cute, but I love all the little autumn stuff. Honey bunny, who's that? Who's that in the mirror? Look at you. Oh, can you see Honey and Mummy? Yeah. She loves looking at herself in the mirror. I don't know if it's my reflection or her reflection that she always smiles at, but you love to smile in the mirror, don't you? Look at all that dribble already. Dribble, dribble all day long. Have you done a stinky poo-poo? Shall we get you changed? Yeah. Can you show everyone how you blow raspberries? See? Is that funny? Yeah. What's that face for? What's that She's learnt this new sound. It's like a squeaky, it's almost like a parrot squeak. And she was doing it all weekend long, and it's the cutest thing, isn't it? Are you going to talk to us and say hello? Were you a bit shy right now? Maybe later. Yeah. We're still working on your laugh as well, aren't we? It's nearly there. Nearly there, isn't it? So Honey is just having some milk before her swimming lesson. It's exactly 1 hour before her class starts. I think now's a perfect time to have some milkies. Yeah. She is such a fidgeter at the moment when I'm feeding her. I mean, obviously as I'm filming right now, she's quite still. But at the moment she keeps wriggling around so much, like thrashing her legs about, pinching me with her arms, pulling at my skin or my top or whatever that I'm wearing on my top half. It's actually a nightmare. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She also does this thing sometimes where, are you going to do it now? Bless her. Oh look, who's that? She does this thing as well where I think she knows if I'm not paying attention to her whilst I'm feeding her, such as I'm on my phone or whatever, and just then, she knows she wants to get my attention, so she'll just pop her head off, wait, like she literally just done it now again, she'll wait for me to turn my head, look at her, and then you'll smile at me. Yeah, won't you? Yeah. And then once she's got my attention again, she'll go back to it. She just needs to make sure that I'm looking at her this whole time. I'm still looking. Do you want it or not? Goodness me, honey. Are you all ready for swimming? Yeah, good girl. You've got your zebra wetsuit on. So we've just finished up swimming. She was a little bit unsettled today, weren't you, darling? We had a few tears. Just a few tears. Yeah? Can you see Mummy in the mirror? And Bobby's actually turned up to watch, didn't he? Did Daddy watch? Yeah? So he's just out in the bar at the moment, so we're going to quickly grab a coffee in the hotel bar. Aren't we? Do you want to have a quick coffee with Daddy? Before he goes back to work, and then we'll go home, won't we? Yeah? So I'm now having a tea, and Bobby's having a mocha, and he ordered us chips, even though he's supposed to be being good, but I'll just have a few. But, did you have a good swim, honey? Hello? She's eyeing up the chips. And yet again, this is why I love swimming. Bless her. A little mermaid. Well, it is 3:20 and look who's finally decided to wake up. Miss Honey Rose. Guys, can you cope? Have you ever seen a more beautiful baby, or am I just biased? Because you are stunning. You're so gorgeous, look at her. Yeah, so what I mean about swimming so well, sleeping so well after swimming, she isn't the best napper in the daytimes, I must say. I'm very lucky if I can get like an hour nap from her day to day. She'll have a few naps, some will literally be 15 minutes, and then she's good to go for another 2 hours awake. Others like 40 minutes, but yeah, I'm very lucky if I even get like an hour solid nap. So the fact that this is the third time we've been swimming and she's literally slept for like 2.5 hours straight after each swimming lesson is so good for me. Not that I'm wishing the time away, because I missed you so much. I really did. I was sitting there staring at her like, oh, can you wake up now, please? But yeah, it's 3:20 now, so yeah, most of the day's gone, darling. You missed most of the day. I think we're going to give her some milkies, because obviously she's been asleep for a while. So you're probably hungry, aren't you, sweetheart? Are you hungry? Give her some milkies, and then let's have lots of playtime, some tummy time. Maybe watch a bit of Dancing Fruits if you'd like. Get some energy out of her again, I think. And then, yeah, it's a difficult one because her bedtime is around 6. So hopefully we can squeeze in another little cat nap at some point this afternoon as well. Maybe at like it's a difficult one because I don't think she'll be ready to go down for a nap at like 4:30. But if we do it too late, then it'll be too late to bedtime. So we might have to do a long stretch, but then she's going to be really cranky at bedtime. This is just mum life problems, like trying to perfect the nap routine, bedtime schedule every day is just a nightmare, especially if like you go out for the day or whatever, then everything just goes out the window, doesn't it? Right, should we go and play? Oh no, let's have some milk first and then let's play. Yeah? I will never get over her in this little, it's called a bumbo, but it's like a little mini chair. She just looks like a little old person in like an armchair, especially when she's dropped her arm now, but sometimes she just rests her arm on the side or on the middle, and it's just so cute. You look so grown up, Bunny. She's watching Dancing Fruits, by the way. Completely mesmerised by it, as you can tell. Are you telling everyone your new sound? Yeah? What does it mean? You sound like a little parrot or something. Oh, you do make me laugh. Yes, guys, we are still rocking the pumpkin, Halloween, autumn clothing. Because we're getting our money's worth, aren't we, darling? Even though it was quite cheap from Matalan anyway, but it's such a lovely, it's actually really nice and thick and fleecy, so I thought we'll just keep wearing it. Yeah, it's so cute, isn't it? And so cosy. Yeah. Is that what you think? So we have just popped out to have a little nosy around Notcutts Garden Centre in Peterborough. I haven't actually been here before. Yeah, but it's literally right next to Ferry Meadows, which obviously Bobby and I always come to, but we've never come into the garden centre. But my plans got cancelled. I was supposed to meet a friend at a coffee shop, and she cancelled because her little boy's poorly, unfortunately. So I thought, what can we do for a little nosy around, look at some Christmas decks. So, Honey and I... You give us a smile, say hiya. You're so beautiful. Honey and I thought we'd have a little nosy around a garden centre, look at the Christmas stuff. I think we might do that with Bobby at the weekend as well. There's another garden centre called Blue Diamond, which is quite big and I've been to before and I know is good. But I thought that we would just pop here and have a little look. Shall we see what we can find? Might get something to eat. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite hungry. And it's, what time is it? 12:40. So might have a little nosy in the cafe as well. What do you think, honey bunny? What do you think? Can you smell all the lovely candles and soaps? Garden centres are the best for just cute little gifts and stuff. So much cute stuff in here. Like bath bombs. Look at these. Oh, Cath Kidston. I thought Cath Kidston wasn't a thing anymore. That's really pretty, actually. Can see lots of Christmas stuff. And they've got Christmas music playing. Everyone. Is it your first Christmas? Yeah. I absolutely love this soap dispenser. It's absolutely huge. But how pretty is that? And it's $12.99, which I think is actually quite reasonable. Really, really cute. More Cath Kidston stuff. They hand creams. Oh, I'm loving it. This just shows my age. I'm loving hand cream at the moment. My hands are so dry though. I never buy any of the food stuff in a garden centre shop, but I always look at it and think how good it looks. Like, look at these. Sourdough pizza boats. That looks delicious. And just stuff like this, like authentic Italian tomato and basil pasta sauce. I bet that's so good. Cakes and stuff. Fudge. I love fudge. Okay, I might have to get this. $4.99 though for this little jar. That's quite pricey. But white chocolate spread or gingerbread caramel spread. Oh, they both sound delicious. Hello everyone, it's now Thursday and Honey and I have come to Ferry Meadows for a nice crisp cold afternoon walk. It's freezing. I need to get gloves because obviously I can't have my hands in my pockets. They have to be pushing the pram. So my hands are like ice and it's only going to get colder. Snow predicted for next week. So yeah, I should probably invest in some gloves for these walks. But yeah, I thought I'd just make the most of getting out in the fresh air and the beautiful autumn walks before all the leaves die and it's all freezing cold and I don't want to leave the house again. Whereas now it's like obviously getting cold, but it's not Baltic level yet. But yeah, my hopes was to come here, feed her and in the car when I got here, and then she'd go to sleep when I put in the pram, and it's actually worked. Because the last few times that we've come here, we've fed her at home and then she's fallen asleep in the car, and then when we get here she's just wide awake. So yeah, she's... Are you blowing raspberries, my clever little girl? What's this? You like that one, don't you? Look at those lips. You're so clever. So she'll get there. She'll get there eventually. I cannot believe it's taken till Friday for me to actually turn up looking presentable. I've washed my hair, curled my hair, put makeup on. We've done the whole works, haven't we? Yeah. It's now Friday, so I thought, wash my hair, ready for the weekend. And yeah, just put a bit of time into looking a bit more presentable for you guys. You're welcome. What are we doing today? What do you want to do? So we're actually going to baby sensory class today. We're going to a new one. Well, it's not a new one, it's new for us, we haven't been before, but it's literally the local one where we live, in the town that we live. It's a Heartbeats class, which is obviously a franchise, which I think they have classes like all over the country. So yeah, we're going to one of the Heartbeats sensory classes today, just Honey and I, and yeah, I don't know what to expect, but it was one of the only local ones, so I thought we'll book on, give it a go and see how we find it. It's nice to do something with her. Like I say, obviously now that we've got swimming every Monday, it's so nice to have something in the diary each week to look forward to and to take her to. So I thought, let's do another. So now we've got something every Monday and Friday. Just keeps us a bit more busy, doesn't it? And I think it's a nice way to kind of end the week before the weekend. And Daddy's off all weekend this weekend. I'm so excited. I don't know whether I'm going to do a separate vlog or whether I'll just end this vlog and not vlog the weekend at all, but we're actually going to London tomorrow, so Honey's first time in London. Ooh. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for a lovely weekend with Bobby and Honey, and yeah, just very happy vibes today. And also, she entered the 4-month sleep regression about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it was just hell. Like, she was waking up every probably 2 hours. I was just having her in bed with me in the end, just feeding her constantly through the night. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Hopefully I'm not going to jinx it, but I think we are finally out of the sleep regression, because for the last 4 nights in a row, we've put her down at 6:37. Sometimes I give her a little dream feed if she stirs a little bit when we go to bed at like 9:30, 10. But then she literally goes back down again, and she's only awake like feeding for like 5-10 minutes, and then she's back to sleep again anyway. But yeah, and then she hasn't woken up until like 4 o'clock each time, which is heaven. Like, I know if you're not a mum, that's probably not heaven to you, but to me, that is heaven when she's been waking up like every 2 hours for the last like month. yeah, I think she woke up like 3:30 one night, 4:40 the other. Last night was 4:20ish, so basically around that 4 a.m. mark, which is so good. And then I give her a feed, change a nappy, and then she's been going down for like either an extra hour or 2 hours. So today she went back down at 5-ish, and then we woke up at 7, which was just so good. So I just feel on top of the world today. I can't really complain, to be honest, because she's always been such a good sleeper. From like 2 weeks old, she would just sleep through the night, like 8 p.m. till like 5 a.m. So good. And then we hit the 4-month sleep progression and it all went out the window, and I thought I was doomed forever, but I think we finally made it out the other side, which is so good. And what a feeling. Mums can relate. You're a good sleeper now. Yeah? But she's going to be 20 weeks old on Sunday, which is just crazy. I don't know where the time's gone. So now that she's kind of getting into a better sleeping habit, you know, sleeping a bit more throughout the night, now I need to kind of focus on trying to get her. I put some bits up on my Instagram, was having a talk with lots of my followers on there, but I need to teach her to self-settle, because at the moment she only falls asleep when she's breastfeeding on my boob, which is fine for now, but long term it's not going to help, and I want to be able to put her down for naps, or she needs to, for example, basically if she wakes up in the night and she can self-settle, then she's more likely to just go back to sleep, whereas if she wakes up in the night and she can't self-settle, then she's just going to cry and I'm going to have to feed her every time, which is obviously more work for the both of us. So yeah, I need to really work on self-settling her. I don't want to leave her to cry it out, so it's really, really hard when you're breastfeeding. It's so hard. But yeah, I think once I know that she's definitely sleeping better now, I think I'll give it like maybe a whole week of good night's sleep. Then we're going to start to work on that. Need to get better nap regime in place in the daytime as well. And then I think we're going to start to transition her into her nursery, ideally, if she can nail all of those things, which is maybe not going to happen, but we will see. I might be delusional here. But yeah, I'm thinking lots of people recommend putting her in her nursery in here in her cot for naps to begin with, to get her used to it, and then we can trial putting her in here overnight, which is so sad but also needed. Like I would like our bedroom back, to be honest. The snooze pod takes up a lot of room in our bedroom, it's just in the way, and yeah, it'll just be nice to have her in her nursery as well, because she's got such a lovely nursery. I love it so much in here. She's got a much bigger cot and she is getting so big, like the size of her, I don't know where she is compared to other babies her age, but personally I feel like she is really tall. She's a big baby, and I just think she's going to run out of space in her snooze pod soon as well, so it'd be much better for her to be in her cot, with loads of room for her. But yeah, we'll see. They don't really recommend doing that till around 6 months. She isn't quite 5 months yet, so she's a couple of weeks away from that. But yeah, like I say, we'll work on it, won't we, honey bunny? Yeah. So anyway, I'll take you guys along with me to Baby Sensory and try and get some clips of what we get up to there. Like I said, don't know what to expect, but I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. And we need to pop to Aldi at some point today. That's pretty much it, isn't it, honey? Yeah. Yeah. Hello everyone, it's now Friday evening, so I thought I'd just pop on here to say goodbye, say thank you so much for watching. If you have watched like the whole thing, wow, well done to you, thank you. And yeah, please do make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Drop me a comment and I'll respond back to you. It really means the world to me. But yeah, it hasn't been the most exciting week, just been pretty average, to be honest, but it's been so special. I'm loving mum life so much, it's just the best. But anyway, just wanted to pop on here and say bye, thank you for watching.